Hey home shoppers, Tony Cardinelli here from Cross Country Mortgage. Wanted to share with you a tip today about waiving your appraisal when you're making an offer on a home. We're seeing a lot of this today, home buyers making an offer on a home and waiving the appraisal or the appraisal contingency. Now I'm sure you're hearing from a lot of friends and family and industry professionals that this can really make or break your chances of getting an offer accepted. Now your lender, attorney, or real estate agent will inform you that the appraisal contingency in your contract is there to protect you as well as the lender. It's protecting you from unknowingly paying too much for a property, and it's protecting the lender from a couple of things. Number one, collateralizing a property at a loan to value that's much higher than expected. And number two, it's also helping the lender know if there's any marketability issues with the property. Let me give you some perspective on a practice I'm seeing taking place today in Mass and New Hampshire and probably many other markets that I'm sure some of your competing home shoppers are employing today. When a buyer waives an appraisal contingency, they're basically signing a contract with the seller, agreeing that no matter what the value comes back at, they're going to buy the property and waive your rights to get your deposit money back if you decide to back out due to an appraisal issue. Another way of looking at this is while an appraisal may still be done on the property because the lender, of course, is going to require an appraisal, you may simply just not have any rights to use that appraisal as a means to escape your transaction and get your deposit money back. Now, don't get me wrong. If the appraisal does come in lower than the purchase price, you can still buy the property, just as long as you have either the extra cash or the extra loan to value headroom to make up the difference. This is because if the appraisal comes back lower than the purchase price, the lender is going to use the lower of the two numbers as a benchmark for setting the loan to value on the loan. So I want to share with you 5 ways that can help you feel a little more at ease when making an offer and waiving the appraisal. Number 1, work with a qualified real estate agent. Your agent can help you evaluate the likelihood of an appraisal coming in short, and perhaps they can even tell you if the listing price that the seller's asking is even reasonable, given the recent sales in the market that the home is in. Number 2, when you have identified the lowest that the home might appraise for, just work out the numbers with your loan professional as to what the delta might be between your offer price and the appraisal. Just make sure that you can cover that shortage. Number 3, have your loan officer approve you for the highest loan to value allowed by your program. If you have the room, you can raise the loan to value or loan balance to cover some or all of the shortfall between the appraisal and the purchase price. Yes, this may result in you paying mortgage insurance, private mortgage insurance. Keep in mind, mortgage insurance today is at its cheapest that I've seen it in a very long time. So it may not be very much money, in fact, to do that. So find out ahead of time. This could allow you to keep a lot of your hard-earned savings in the bank. And again, it's important to weigh these options ahead of time because it's very hard to get those dollars back out of the property after you've put it in as a down payment. So you have to do second mortgages or equity loans on it. Number 4, in your offer, indicate you will waive the appraisal for value issues only. So this protection is there because other things can make a lender deny a mortgage due to appraisal issues, not just value. So things like property safety hazards or zoning defects with the way the house is constructed and the zoning that the town will allow, like if there's an illegal second unit in the property or unpermitted additions that were done on the property that violate code. So just keep that in mind, that it's not always just value that could make an appraisal fail a transaction. Number 5, if you're putting at least 10% down, I'm seeing some lenders run the property in your loan file through automated underwriting to see if they're going to get a property inspection waiver. So a property inspection waiver is where Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will allow the lender to deliver the property without an appraisal. This can be risky because while you may start out being able to waive the appraisal in your transaction, you may not end up that way because the underwriter may decide they will not allow it based on some of the risk in the file or some of the discrepancies they found in the property. Or if you change your loan transaction in any way, your loan itself in any way, it may violate Fannie's waiver and you may have to actually do that appraisal after all, and this could backfire on you. So be careful with that. Have the other items that I've listed in 1, 2, 3, and 4 in your backup plan ahead of time. I hope this video helped you. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more information about shopping for your home. And I've got playlists set up in YouTube, and they're all organized so that you can view the right content for your situation. Thanks again, and happy home shopping.